hydraulic. That's them. She don't need no man arms. She got it. She got it. He's good. No, I'm playing. Jumping on, like I said yesterday, like just gotta get this stuff off my chest. You know, we at the park, so there's gonna be park things. They might come and I'm on this little spinny dinny thing. They might come and spin me around and stuff like that. Fair warning. Fair warning. Let me get a good. Let me get some links to me. Chaboy, chill, man. Okay, so gonna wrap up this series because the giant's been slumbering. Every once in a while, you gotta wake up, right? Get going. I'm quite irritated to have to come out of hermit mode, knowing good and well that they don't deserve us. You got earn keep at your father's house. You know what I'm saying? So wrapping it up. I'm calling it maybe I'll change it to the Fruity Loop series and stuff. Loopy Fruit series. I don't know. I'll be playing around with the names. What's in the name? What's in the name? A rose still smells just as sweet, right? So if your first time, my name is Indigo. Welcome to the Apex Radio Show platform. If you're watching this and stuff, if you're watching it on another platform, then Apex Radio Show TV is the common denominator and stuff like that. Definitely subscribe, definitely like, share if you care, subscribe if you like the vibe and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're gonna get it going. So yesterday I combined three because sometimes you get leaders adjust and stuff like that. And so yesterday, I talked about loving gently with self-control. So just combine love, self-control, and gentleness. Three fruits of the spirit. Three evident signs, externalized behaviors, externalized habits that you develop from doing internal work. Because a lot of times the internal work is not seen until we're tested, and we're not tested until something comes up. And a lot of times it's like it's relationships, it's jobs, it's like different caveats of connections that you bump against, and you're like, whoa, I thought I was a certain person until I came up against this actual situation that's testing me. And that's how it goes. And then you either sink or swim. You either I don't believe in losses, as everything's a lesson. I've lost some really close people to me. The divine masculine. I don't like the bash. But divine masculine, you would swear, hearing him, that he's the only person that's ever been through anything, ever lost his boy, saw this, da 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 da. Like the divine feminine hasn't been through hell and back. You know what I'm saying? Even stayed long enough to try to match the curtains, and everything like that. Realized that, oh, I can't make a home, here. I got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So we kept it moving. They're now just realizing that they're their own worst enemy and stuff like that, because I haven't been running this. Been a man's world since I was born. So stuff I've been through ain't necessarily of my doing or my making or my choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the head, not the tail. But the way it's just it's set up. And stuff like that. I don't know, man. Just here, so I don't get fined. But yeah, so so yeah, that's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? All your stuff is your stuff. And everything. Violence begets violence, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so masculine to be like Rambo and stuff like that. The Kimberly plan and everything. And watch it. There's no war movies with all women. There's no. I mean, come on now. A lot of the maladies of the world, we could make a case. I don't feel like it's bashing. I just feel like it's common sense, observation, stuff like that. No woman ever. Well, can't really say that, but the sexual assault stuff that rapey, what's it called? Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't plan to ever get no YouTube plaque or whatever. I wouldn't know what to damn do with it, and stuff like that. But yeah, all of that nastiness. I mean, that's they got a different path. We had a path. We had to go through the bullshit. They gotta realize the bullshit starts with me. Come on, Booba. Come here. What's the matter? No. Oh. Mm. Yeah, and the divine feminine, we just don't have the luxury. A lot of times, especially as single moms, we don't have the luxury to just sit around woe is me and you know what I'm saying and everything and ooh, I've lost people, like I said, I've lost people close to me. I watched my grandmother die of lung cancer, coughing up buckets of blood. I was 16 years old. Lost a really good business partner tragically in a car accident, just out of nowhere. Got a call, was like, hey, gone. Emotion so ripped out of me. One of my children's fathers. No, none of my children's fathers. Tragically shot and killed while I was pregnant. No masculine has to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I would think equivalent would be like, I mean, not even equivalent, because no, stop. You can choose that, and you can choose to do something else. Thank you. I think equivalent would be like, not equivalent, but I mean, like, I don't really hear, there's a lot of women with children whose fathers got shot and killed due to just, again, masculine violence, masculine originated violence and stuff like that. It's not a feminine thing, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, we're just living in a man's world. Just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Pluto went direct apparently today after a whole long time. So, and I do have Scorpio in my birth chart. So, I don't know how dark it's gonna be for how long, but yeah, it is what it is. At least it'll be a smile on my face. As I'm, delivering the good news and everything, cause it's all good. It's all to our good. Even as I talk about the trauma and the tragedy, like I'm still alive, until the good Lord sees fit to close my eyes for the last final time, take breath out. I'm just here, you know, and stuff. And the sooner that the divine masculine can kind of get to that and realize that he has work to do, that's not just protecting him. You can't. I mean, come on now. I mean, if I have to face facts, like I don't know. I don't know. Something has to give. But yeah, oh yeah, so yeah, the child's father, shot and killed. Just, I'm 4 months pregnant. We're going through our stuff. It's definitely not peaches and cream and stuff like that. It's definitely not, heaven on earth and everything. But still got a child that never gonna know his father. I mean, but who am I? F a single mom. She should have known what she was doing when someone was lying in there, just lying to them and stuff like that. Silly women tricks are for kids. But yeah, so yeah, the goodness of God, right? All that being said, how do I have the audacity to still come on here and still be like, there is good news beyond, life be life, and I mean, I honestly can find a very sick satisfaction in the fact that it don't last forever. Like, I'm like, if nothing else, I know for a fact that we are all equal in the fact that one day the fat lady's gonna sing the world gonna be out here. Boom, bam, boom, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? So whoever I had to lose, whatever I had to go through, whatever, it's just all a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because it can't be the period if I'm still here. If I still got little ones depending on me and stuff like that. So, God is good at that. That He don't make it last forever. He even shortened it. He was like, oh, these niggas, these ninjas running around with hundreds a year, centuries under their belt, just kicking off. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It's just belaboring the point. Just all types of sin and nonsense. Because I got hundreds of years to spend. Got centuries to go. You know what I'm saying. Luckily, we're lucky if we got like just one smooth century under our belt. What's the matter, boo boo? Did you drop your papa? No. Mm. Come here. You don't want to come here either? You are so beautiful. Um, yeah, so God is good all the time. And so, with the fruits of spirits I'm talking about today is the last two. It's kindness and goodness, and I always equate goodness to God because everything good is God, even beyond our human understanding. We can think everything is woe is me and everything like that, but you wait long enough, you live long enough to live long enough, you know that things will turn around. A season is always going to change, even if it's your winter season. Spring is due to come if you can survive that long. You know what I'm saying? And then throughout winter, there's things you can do. There's winter plants that you can plant, vegetables and fruits. There's things that you can prepare. 9 times out of 10, you can be, it's a more of a scarce time. You can be living on the reserves that you gathered from the previous spring and summer seasons. You know what I'm saying? It's just, there's a rhyme to the reason, especially with God. Anything outside of God or divine understanding or wisdom is confusion, and confusion is the land of Satan. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you just find yourself looking at someone and just being confused. I've been in a lot of dumbass relationships and situations where it's just like, I thought you said you liked me, but the way you're acting seems like you hate me. So it's like, it's just a disconnect between, perception and reality and all this other stuff. And that's where the devil plays. That's where Satan plays. Come on, get down. What you doing? Now. Okay, 1 second. I think he wants me to spit on. No, that's not it. That's not what you're looking for. Look what he's doing. Oh, hello. I see some comments. The light was shining. Hi, love the guy. Says hi, Sky. Hi, Super Troll. Hi, Brian. Everything has. And that's true. I don't know how YouTube does the things, but sometimes comments come in when it says nobody's watching, so I don't know, man. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm sorry, the sun kind of has like the comments blocked and stuff like that. So so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole gender thing and let me see, let me get back to Oh, there it is. No. No. There we go, boo boo. Come on, get down. Go play with your sister. I love you. I love you, big boy. Could have totally climbed down by herself. Kids are funny. I love you. Yeah, man. There we go. I can kind of see the comments at this angle, and he's coming back. He's coming back. Double trouble. But and then there's like and I'm super. Hi. You say hi? No? Yeah, okay. And I'm super realistic, you know what I'm saying? I don't take labels lightly. I'm not one to take labels lightly. Many reasons for that. As far as like my personality, my how my mind works, my mental makeup and stuff. I've been saying for years, and I'm just becoming more and more convinced. And I'm whatever schema or whatever mental makeup that Damon Dash is on, I'm the female him, because I mean I just resonate. You don't agree all the, like, even with Kanye, you don't agree. There's no, like, we're not here to agree with everything somebody says. That's the problem with the the bad, that's the problem with all of that's going out, all the trash that's getting taken out. Like, people idolize these people put them on pedestals. People were so happy to be seen in a picture with them just because of what somebody said about somebody else we externalize our discernment, and we what's the other word, we outsource our discernment all the time, and then that's how you get messed up, and everything like that. You got to constantly be checking your motivations and your motives and stuff like that. So even when I enter into relationships, I'm usually single. Everybody always is single because you like the look of something, that everybody like the look of something. That's dumb. That's male thinking. A guy can guys is irritated. I'm just irritated in general. I guess, again, I want to blame Pluto being direct. That's the sign that's ruled by uh, Pluto. It has an association with Scorpio as far as the sign and stuff, and that's the darkness, the secrets, the what's it called, the occult, all that good stuff and everything like that. Sexual tawdriness and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, and like I said, I do have it in my chart. I think, honestly, I have Scorpio represented in my planet of Pluto. So it's like, whatever the pureness that can be, that's me. I could get real dark. That's why I try to, like, stay in the light, because, again, I'm not no fair to middling person. I operate on extremes. Either I'm very open with you, I'm sharing everything, or I'm closed like a vault, with 80,000 locks on it and some codes. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Like, I can't really. I realize as time passes, like, why it's not a conscious choice of like, my discernment is just natural. I realize as time passes why I treated somebody a certain type of way versus somebody else. And on a level, it doesn't seem rational. You know what I'm saying? But the discernment is happening on a on a deeper level. It's just on a deeper level. It just is what it is. It just gets deep with me. So as far as like my alignment with God and knowing that no matter what happens to me, cut my legs off, punch my teeth out my mouth, whatever, that it's still all to my good. It's still all, what I'm saying. If God allowed it, there had to be some reason for God to allow it, whether I'm in position, out of position, or whatever. I'm not running the show here, and that's okay. I even take solace in that. I even take solace in that. That's fine, because if I was running the show, a lot of the stuff I would have just avoided, just not to feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you do got to feel the pain just to be able to have that much more richness on the other side of life. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta you gotta die, you gotta go through the valley to have life be that much more richer and more abundant for you. A lot of the stuff we use our human mental understanding for, but when you put it into, again, the divine or the spiritual or the higher minded or higher path, there's no climbing up a mountain without different emotions, without physical exertion. And I've climbed the mountain. I was in Arizona. I climbed the mountain. No one could take that experience from me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a flex. I didn't even plan it. Like, left up to my own devices, a lot of experiences I probably wouldn't have. Again, I probably wouldn't have had if it wasn't like divinely aligned for me to have those experiences. Like, because it's just like an object at rest will tend to stay at rest. It's just one of the physical laws and stuff like that. So as far as God, being good all the time, like, it's indisputable for me. I'm not necessarily an evangelist and stuff like that. I am charged with sharing, what works so that it might help somebody else, along the way or along their path, because life be life, and it's shitty, it's dark, it's it's messy. We're dirty here. We excrete fluids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are way better places to be energetically, and the upper echelons, layers of light even existing and stuff like that, beyond light existing, and we're here. You know what I'm saying? All your consciousness and focal point is here right now. Not all of it, but you know what I'm saying? Here, it's colluded here and everything. So I'm 9 times out of 10. I'm usually bored. 9 times out of 10, and idle hands do the devil's work. So it's just like, I'm not doing the devil's work. He do enough on his own. Don't need no help from me. He got enough cronies and stuff like that. So, God just like allowing it again. Even God shortening our lifespans is, I'll bring it to kindness now. How good He is part of His kindness. People who don't know any better like to talk about the wrath and the anger and da da da. He doesn't like if you look at the Bible, the percentage of time that He spends being angry, the percentage of time that He spends with wrath and retribution. 9 times out of 10 He's just threatening it. Honestly, 9 times out of 10 He's just threatening it. But my God is a God of completion. My God is a God that stands on His word. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the only time that He even goes against His word for real, is honestly 9 times out of 10 for our benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like a parent, you know what I'm saying? I have full autonomy and sovereignty as a parent to lay down the law. And then 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna really have a rule that doesn't have some type of benefit for the person who the rule is for. I'm not just gonna have rules just to have rules because some people do that. That's not my thing. It's not my shtick. But and honestly, it doesn't even get good results. But I'm not gonna have rules just to be having rules, because honestly that's not what works for people. Um, but my daughter, she just told me, like, I brought it. We have conversations, so I brought it up to her. I was like, man, I was like, when I try to verbalize, let you know, stop, me, stop, and moves the camera. Where's your brother? Go be with your brother. Go be with your brother. I'm gonna be wrapping up in a little bit. You messed up my angle, man. I annoyed a few people, and they were like, "No, not letting nobody else in here." But knee, 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 knee. Thank you, thank you. Lord have mercy. Okay, okay. Oh, and my my disclaimer, because if you made it this far, I'm gonna say it's like 20 minutes in. My views and opinions as an entity do not in any way, shape, or form reflect the overall views and opinions of Apex Radio Show TV as a platform. Okay, that's just what it is. You know, Apex Radio Show TV has its own views and opinions, and if you care to, ask. Follow us on Instagram, Apex Radio Show on Instagram. Um, my Instagram is Indigo D Sunni, Indigo DISUNNI. Didn't want to get stung on live broadcast. No, no, no. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? I press end eventually. Eventually, I press end. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, do I have to pause it? Because I can pause it. Oh, it's trying to make some type of face. Okay, so let me wrap up. I'm not playing with you. Just kind, man. I could have lost my life multiple times. I could have lost my mind multiple times. I could have lost my faculties, my facilities, my ability to reason a million times. Like I've gotten down to nothing. I've been stripped of everything, material wise. I don't care. I didn't care about stuff before. I definitely don't care about stuff now. As far as people supposed to be loving you, protecting your well being. Makes me even more of a believer in God, because no man has ever actually had the ability. I don't know if there's. I mean, he must be still making mine if there is to be one for me. But again, you see these the she got it. She does that. Like what guy, unless he's secretly gay, is really gonna be attracted. And I've attracted the weird ones. You know what I'm saying? You do weird stuff, man, when no one's looking, and that's demonic. Honestly, like it's not even. I don't even. I mean, if you're gay, you're gay, but hiding it and bringing nasty stuff home for women who just want to be loyal and faithful and be with one person, that's demonic. It's nasty. Yeah. It's gross. I'd rather not. I would say I'll take my whole hat out the ring, my whole everything out the ring for that. Nehemiah, your brother's walking over there. Go get him. Go get him. It's not, never mind. Do what I told you. And stuff like that. Even my upbringing, apparently, and this is just from external, just I guess gatherings of what could be said about me, which is nobody knows me. I'm learning myself. How can you from a distance, from over the screen, know me better than me, who lives with me every day and been with me every day my whole life, and I still got parts of me that I don't like. Why do I do that? You know what I'm saying? So how arrogant to believe that somebody can just look at somebody and just, oh, she's this way and she's that way. How arrogant, and stuff. But there is a lot of arrogance in the male ego. It's actually very detrimental to themselves and others and everything. I'm gonna have to jump off, but yeah, even my background, I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I'm not ashamed of anywhere I've been. I'm not ashamed of anything that I did the best with the information at the time that I had. I did the best that I could, and then once I learned new information, I adjusted and I pivoted and I made those changes. I would think that that'd be a masculine trait, and I'd like to see more men being able to make those changes when new information comes around. But they're just living in a very, very, very steeped, dark place. And it's not for the woman to, it's not for the feminine to bring them out of it. Period. Point blank. It's for us to set the bar and then just stay there. Like there's no. I did it. I did it. I'm speaking from experience. There's no benefit of going into hell and trying to bring, a masculine up and stuff like that, a male up into his divinity. It's not happening. You gotta just stay here. And then here is great because you're in your father's house. You're being taken care of. Your needs are. You're actually being protected. You're actually able to believe what's being said. So it's a better deal. it's just a better deal. But yeah, you know, my upbringing and stuff like that. I wasn't born into money. I wasn't daddy's little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was mommy's confidant, not you know, not a debutante, you know. So all I've ever known is just, you know, get her done, like, you know. So I don't care what I look like. I don't care how, you know, attractive or whatever. That's not even where I live, you know. I don't live there. Y'all live there. You're on the outside. I don't even. I barely, like, honestly, there was times like I do. I'm better now, but there was times in my, especially in my early adolescence, at my early stop, early adulthood. You don't do that. You keep your hands to yourself. Come here. Who she thinks she is doing that to? My prince. There was times in my early young adulthood where I could go all day outside of just looking in that mirror one time in the morning to make sure there was no crust and must on my face, and I was good. I wasn't looking in the mirror again at myself because, you know, I never been high maintenance whatsoever, but I wasn't looking again in the mirror at myself until maybe later on that night to brush my teeth, or the next morning to just again do the same thing all over again. You know what I'm saying? So all of that preconceived stuff, like, we could all do that, you know, but it's actually better and more beneficial to actually give a person a chance to show themselves. And once they do, don't spit on it, don't test it, you know, that toxic shit about testing somebody out. You're gonna test yourself right out their life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm big on that. I will stand on it. Like, it is what it is. Like, there's so many other things we could be doing, other places we could be, you know what I'm saying? For someone's kindness to be taken as weakness, you know, is preposterous in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Preposterous, and very, very, very ill-advised and miscalculated. You know what I'm saying? You can miss out on your best blessing just trying to, you know, do what you can do in the moment. I ain't trying to do what I can do in a moment, you know. Like, I can't, you know, realistically, but I'm always gonna have this here, you know, and stuff like that. I did what I could do. I do it when I can. Like, that's scarcity. That's poverty mindset. That's unattractive. Period. Point blank. So, you know, taking someone's kindness for weakness, especially with God, taking His kindness for weakness or taking it for granted is just not a smart thing to do, you know what I'm saying? And for some people that are, you know, just on his favored list, or, you know, being anointed and all that good stuff, like, leave them alone. Like, you know, the first 100 women you done tore up and tore through and stuff like that, 50 women, but like, these monsters, these predators be getting numbers up, you know what I'm saying? And nobody be any of the wiser and stuff like that, because they put up this good facade, this good front and stuff. And so, you know, yeah, like, then you come across that one. That one in the bush. I don't even know what to say. You come across that one, you know, looking like a lamb, a sacrificial lamb, and the whole time it's a wolf, you know what I'm saying? A literal wolf in sheep's clothing. And it's just like, you know, would rather be a sheep. I'm not even trying to be a wolf, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know, that why you ain't had no milk in the milk. You know good and well you haven't had no milk in a minute. Look at him hamming it up. You say hi? No. Okay. This is my youngest, my little poodle pot. My little blessing. My little blessing. Okay. Okay. All right. Mommy's going to wrap up. Okay.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. 1 second. All right. So yeah, God is good all the time. He's good, and and His kindness. We shouldn't be taking His kindness for granted. You know what I'm saying? Even the bad is somehow good because it brings you closer. Because it just lets you know that, you know, nothing is promised in this dimension, in this world, except what you can manage. And then all you got to do is just, you know, you got to increase your capacity to manage more. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just still in that hurt place, that stuck place, oh, woe is me, someone, it's never my fault, it's always them. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting nowhere, especially in this new Earth order and stuff like that. You're not going nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? And especially as us us chosen individuals and stuff and everything. I'll just claim it. It is, like I said, I don't take labels lightly. So It's been proven, shown to me beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm here for a reason, because Lord knows there are better places to be, and everything like that. And there's just more kids that just need love, good genuine love, not manipulation, not exploitation, none of that. And people with hearts similar to mine. Out here praying for them, making sure that stuff is happening that needs to happen. Breaking down these and everything like that. Like, yeah, let's go. They gotta go. Nobody's child should have to go through any of that. And fuck, where the parents, where this. No, where are you? Where are you? Where do you stand on the shit? Where are their parents? No, some of us don't have parents. Some people were born to parents that would sell them to the highest bidder. Oh well, where are you on the shit? Like, I know where I stand. Protect the kids, protect the children. I've been talking about it for a minute now publicly. It's been on my heart and my spirit way longer than I've cared to make anything public. But where the fuck are you? I mean, as long as my kids are safe, your kids ain't fucking safe if the system ain't safe for nobody's. Period. It's not enough of a choice or an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. So, sometimes kindness don't, sometimes there's kindness in just keeping it real, and stuff like that. Not just being nice. I'm not nice, not been nice. I don't, if anybody's requiring to be nice, me to be nice, I now equate it to them requiring me to play stupid while they play in my face. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind, considerate, all that good stuff. Big heart, you can't make me love you. It came with the package, came with the presents. Now what else you brought out from there and you got from there, that's on you. Period. But accountability ain't something people trying to take these days. They trying to take everything but accountability. Take credit, take somebody else's stuff, take somebody else's power, take somebody else's, abilities and everything like that. But yeah, stop, mama. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna wrap up the Fruity Loop series, the Loopy Fruit series, and stuff like that. God is good all the time. Goodness is God. God is goodness, and He's good through His kindness. And sometimes we can't read it for what it is, but regardless of the fact, as long as you got time to be here, it's time to, you can't give what you don't got. So if you're not kind or you don't find that coming out your spirit and stuff like that, you just got to work on it. And sometimes you might not have found kindness anywhere else in any of your other relationships. Everybody done kicked on you, spit you out, shat on your face. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got to, through God's goodness, you still got to give that kindness to yourself so that you can offer it to other people. Other than that, all you're giving everyone is what you got, and it ain't shit. Ain't shit. So work on it, especially the divine masculine. Work on it. Nobody care. Like, if nobody gives a shit about me, my plight, and my story, no one. I mean, I love you, and it's here. The love is here for you. But listen, like, put on your big boy pants, and yeah, bring some divine shit to earth, and stop duplicating the same shit that was done to you. Like, the shit is dumb, it's toxic, it's stupid. you know it's weak, it's whack. Like, I can't even care about my own feelings because I got other feelings to worry about, like talking about being soft and this, that, and the third. Like, no, it's called being considerate, it's called being kind, it's called being good to your fellow man. Like stop that weak whack shit, whack. So yeah, that's what it is. Let me sign off energetically, loving everybody. I'll end with a end with a smile, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, one more glances of the guns, and she got it. Man enough for this? If you man enough for this, then hey, you might be the one. If you're not, then hey, he might be the one. Ah, too funny. Whatever. All right, gotta have fun. Loving everybody. Signing off.